Visible, right? Class number 12 అయిపోయినాయి ఆల్రెడీ. ఒకటి సీక్వెన్స్ మిస్ అయినది 13 ఇప్పుడు. ఇక్కడ ఎక్కడో దాంట్లోనే రాసేసాం. ఓకే. Class 13 it is about forms personalization. For forms, if you look at here in the application, you take any one of the form, just alteration is called as a personalization. So you no need to modify much code. Let's say if you go to security user define, I want to hide this customer field, supplier field, or whatever. So to hide all this, there is a diagnostics, custom code, and personalize. So this is the navigation here. So we can go to personalize. Here is the place. Second sequence. The second sequence, you need to hide your facts field. Okay. Hide facts field. It's a ready-made form already, but if you want to alter it, you need to use this builder here, form builder or custom PLL. But instead of that, we are altering from here itself. Go to when it has to fire. While opening a user form, we should hide this facts field. So that's why it is a when new form instance. Instance means that whenever you are opening it. So if you want to make it at block level, header block, line block, so that is block it is. Record means this entire record. And item is only one field it is. It's a hierarchy here. Form level, block level, record level, item level. And there are many menus in this, like around 45 menus are there. Menus means this one menu. So in the tools, certain other menus are there. This one menu, this another menu. So if you want to make one more menu here, you have to use here. These are all the menus. So for future purpose, all this. So go to actions, first sequence or sequence number is in which order it has to fire it here. So we have many things here, types. If you want to pop up error message, you can go with the error message, warning message. So built-in, if you want to call any function or report dynamically, we can go with the built-in here. To create extra menus, you can go with the menu. So we'll discuss all the options, but right now, property. Okay. So on which item we need to fire this. So click on this. So there are many items here. So right now you are talking about facts field. Click on this user facts, user.facts. So this user.email, user. Like that, you can see. So here is the place. If you want to make it displayed, so then right now default value is true. It is displaying, but I don't want to display it. For that, we have to use false. Just with minimal changes, you can alter the forms. That is the more advantages with the personalization here. Personalization means modification of forms. Okay. Right now, what modification we are using? We are hiding a facts field. That's a modification. So click on this. Close and reopen. It has to fire here. See, you cannot see this. So here there was a field, facts field. In the same way, if you want to hide a supplier, so what you have to do? Go to diagnostics, same revising, personalize. So third sequence. You can put 100 also, not a problem. But the thing is, in which way it has to fire it. You can miss the sequence also, not a problem. Let's say I'm putting 7. That is okay. It will give priority based on the sequence number. If you don't want to see all this, then simply you can disable also. See, these are all you can disable. Delete it or clear record, delete record, clear record. Okay, clear record, delete. Both you can use it. So I don't want to see this. Someone has written, but I don't want to see. Like save this. I'm simply disabling it. Now reopen. So when it will open? When new form instance. So which trigger we have to use here? Trigger name is when new form instance. What it means is while opening, sorry, after opening, right? After opening form, it will fire. Okay. So it is an instance. Clear? Close, reopen. See all the fields as it is appear. Okay. Same field. For my user, I want to hide. For other user, it should appear as it is. That how to restrict here is by using a profile option here. Profile. So did you create a username recently? Or I'll see my user whether it is there or not. So this is my user. For my user, I want to hide facts. For operations user, I want to keep as it is. So let's see how to do that. So what we can do is go to diagnostics, same story. You have to go to personalize, hide facts field to this user. Okay. So where exactly you can hide, only it has to applicable for a particular user. So this is called as a profile options. I am just entering my user. Whatever the change I am making, that works for only this user, whatever you are mentioning. Okay. Go to actions, click on this. So instead of searching all this manually, what you can do, you can search over here, facts. Which property? See, there are many properties here. We can increase the size of it. See, you can change LOV name. You can update it as a null value. Many things we can do. Okay, you can increase position, width. You can increase. So what based on your need, you can proceed all this. Okay, but we won't use all the things. Whatever regularly we are using, that I am telling. So right now, what I am telling, displayed. By default, the value here is true. If you want to see what's default, what is there, get value. But actually, I don't want to see this for my user. False. Save. Okay, for this particular user, I am doing the change. If I log in with my user, I will not see the facts. Go to application again. I'm logging second time with my user. Password, I don't know. Welcome, maybe. Okay, got it. System administrator. Same navigation. Right, user defined. Do you see a fax here? No. For operations user, it will be there as it is. There is no change in operations user. Right now, you're in which user, how to identify, go to help, about Oracle applications. You are in username operations. So for this user, fax is there. But for my user, fax is not there. So how to restrict this is by using a profile option, or in the context area, we have to set it simply context. In context, I should use the username. Same way, we can restrict it to a particular responsibility. Whatever the change you are doing, it has to work for one particular responsibility, one particular application. So these are all we can do here. See, only four options fixed. You cannot use a custom one over here. Site level, site means all the users. By default, it will be site. See, if you take any other personalization, let's say I'm taking now. See, do you see? Automatically it is taken. Site means it applies to all the users. And responsibility, which responsibility? Order management, account receivable, account payable, those type of responsibilities. And this is username. Industry I never used as of now, I'm not sure. Maybe manufacturing, but if you take TCS industry, manufacturing, schooling, education, those type of industries. But as of now, in many projects, I have not used this. All the three I have used. Clear about these options? And how many triggers? Hierarchy is form. Form will have a header block, line block. See what I am saying. If I open one record, you will get to know. So this is header block, and this is line block. Even though there is no lines mentioned, it is a or it is another block we can say. Okay, this is one block. This is another block, and this is entire is called as a record. Correct? And this is a field here. So what is a hierarchy in a form? First hierarchy is form level. Next, block level. After block, record. Record level. Next, field that will call as an item. So this is a hierarchy. Even if you open a form builder also, here you can see all the blocks, data blocks. This is form. Under a form block. Under a block, you can take these are all you have to give a table name, all this. But hierarchy is like that. Okay. We'll see one form development, you can get to know the entire fields. Also we need to use it. Nowadays, see actually how industry is looking here is so initially they made all the front-end application by using forms. After many years, 20, 30 years, they have introduced OAF, Oracle Application Framework. So for OAF, Java knowledge is mandatory, core Java and all. For forms knowledge, for forms PLSQL knowledge is required. Now people are habituated and they are preferring. So that is Oracle Apex. Okay. So this actually we can build easily reports, just low code, very low code. Now applications actually they are using Oracle applications. Recently started since last 2, 3 years or 4 years. So now, but still very long back they have designed a forms. So at that time, if you don't have a forms knowledge, then is for small fix they cannot go with Oracle Apex or they cannot go with the OAF, right? So that is the reason why we should have idea on all the areas, at least what is there in it. If there is a modification, I can easily do it. Okay. New field access. New fields, yes, we can add a new field. We cannot add here. We have to use custom field. Hello. Jamal class lo no 1 hour. Got it right. So forms also you need to learn very basic, and OAF also should have idea what is there in it. And Oracle Apex is it is an advanced. If you have a time and patience, I can help you out. Because I know this Oracle Apex. Okay. And some clients are started implementing Oracle application forms and read. Yeah. Nowadays, maybe after 10, 15 years, you can see fully all Oracle apps forms and reports because low code it is. I'll show you one page how to do it. It's very easy. Next, finish kind of thing it is. Not like no much coding involvement. Okay. You got an idea, right? Form level, block level, record level, item level. Okay. As of now, we have seen one example that is hiding field. The second field is change LOV. This is a second example. So today we'll focus on two examples only. One is hiding, second one. Maybe it will take 20, 30 minutes. Let's see. You can go to payments responsibility. payments. In P2P cycle it is. These are all I already worked, that's why. So if you click on this LOV, there are certain fields here, right? First, disable existing personalization. So disabling is simply like this. Check the checkbox. So there are two options here. One is it has to appear for entire form, whatever the change you are doing. Another one is for functions. Okay. So form level, function level. Mostly we'll use function level here, whatever is there here.
So formula means total form, it will
Correct.
appear.
For entire whatever change you are doing. And now if you look at here, save. If you open that LOV, only it has three values. Okay, by default, I'm doing from scratch now, this change. Three values we have. Instead of three, I'm going to change this LOV, list of values. Okay, this is a requirement now. You can adjust also by holding this. If it is protected, then you cannot change it like this. Okay, you can adjust all this. These are all movable fields. Anyway, our primary requirement is changing LOV. Clear as of now, requirement clear. Now, second point is, so we don't know like what is the query used behind this. Okay, to identify the query behind this is we have to know first what is the form name. How to know the form name is by using about Oracle applications. You can see form is here. This is the form name. But this form also two things are there. One is form module binary. Second one is FMX. FMX is the compiled one. Compiled one you can see into AP module. But the original file is all the FMBs are available into AU top it is. AU. See, right now AP is there, right? Yes. But we have to go with the AU. AU. So take this first till here. Go to WinSCP. I'm connecting to the server now. This is a WinSCP. Click on login. Form personalizations are very interesting. Okay. You will get multiple examples. I'll give you for assignments also. Partly touch Romeo. Appointment. Reception. But which top I need to go? AU, right? All FMBs are available into AU. Type simultaneously like this. There is no control F here. So you have to type something. If you want to see ONT, see, very quickly you have to type it. AU. So go to forms. Where can you see forms? US, why US is we are working for American English. If you are working for Arabic countries, you may see another folder. If it is for, thank you, if it is for Russia, another folder will be there, like that. Okay. Here is the place your farm name. Farm name you have to check. There are two instances, right? I am exiting. Two times I opened. to avoid confusion. Okay. Form name APXPAWKB. You type it simply APXPA. APXPA. Correct? This is the FMB, right? FMB means this is the original file. Form module binary. That's the expansion for FMB. After compiling, FMX will generate that we can keep into that related folder. But right now, whatever the module, in Oracle Apps, 280 modules are there, 280 plus modules. All FMBs are available into EU top only. This is the only place. Okay, this I am downloading right now. Go to desktop. Okay, APX, where it is. This one, right? PAWKV. So make sure whenever you are downloading FMP, same or different. Okay, download. So you can keep binary also, transfer setting, but right now it's fine. Default is also okay, it will take. So this is the original file. That file we have to open through Form Builder. If you want to connect to the form, you can just give your apps, VIS. That's the username password. So in your connection string file, you can see username and password. Okay. So this is the FMB. I'm just opening it. Open. You may get some errors. These are all library related issues. You ignore simply that we don't require. Whatever the errors, whatever it is, simply ignore. Okay. Now you need to check the hierarchy here while changing the LOV. So first is here field name. How to know the field name? Go to diagnostics exam. Okay. Field name is you are identifying block name and field name. Take the block names and field name. Field name is payment type. Got it? These two idea. So where is that block name in the form? Check. Block name is data blocks. Here, there is a block. Expand. We check where is our. Is this correct? Pay some folder. I think there is a zoom option is also available. Check zoom option. Must be there. That's okay. You expand this water. So in this item name is field name only here. Payment type, right? So I opened, see there are many blocks. You should not touch all other blocks. So block name, pay some folder, field name is payment type. Payment type, you check it item. If you are having an issue, simply you can search like this. Payment type. This is also fine. Do you see? Payment type. Here I am searched. There is a search criteria here. You can search. So press F4. F4 function F4. If it is not working. So come down here. Do you see a LOV here? List of values. Pay valid payment types. Okay. LOV. LOV is pay valid. Okay. Now this LOV is based on record group it is. record group will have a query. So now record group I need to identify. Okay, LOV I identified, that's a pay valid payment types. LOV, where can you see is, you can have to come out. Just close it, minimize, check LOV where it is, list of values, here only, correct? LOV, just expand it. So LOV name is pay valid. We identified, right? At the bottom, you can see it's highlighted, correct. So pay valid payment types is attached to a record group. Record group name is here. Valid payment types, this one here. See, these are all there already. We are just checking hierarchy. Valid payment types. Valid payment types will have a query here. Now, valid payment types, you need to go expand it. As of now, what we did, we identified record group name. So this record group we have to identify so that it will give a query. Check record group where it is. Is there any other record group available? See, record group. Expand this. Record group name I need to search. Valid payment types. Instead of manual, this is better. Yeah. Do you see? It is highlighted automatically. Now, if you click on this, it will have a query. Okay, this is the query. This query is giving these three values. Whatever the values are there right here. These three. Yes. How it is coming is, it is in the form of SQL statement. You take this statement, go to Toad and try, definitely will get values. Yes, same hierarchy it is. Control enter. Sorry, I don't know why it is, but if you go with the PLS style, it is coming. Three values. Values are displayed field, correct? Manual quick refund. Now, if I remove this condition here, I'm removing this. Only this condition. If you remove it, it's a modification of query only. Control enter, five values are there. Changing LOV means same, changing list of values. Okay. What I did is I just removed one uncondition. Now, by using this query, you can do a personalization. I'm not touching anything. So simply, I told you how to analyze it, how to understand it. Okay. Do you still remember what is the hierarchy? Hierarchy is first data block. Under a data block, you checked what? Face of folder. You have checked on field. That is the first thing. Item is attached to LOV. LOV is attached to record group. Record group is having a query. Okay, the hierarchy again you see. Record group will have a query. Okay. So first step is what is here, reverse way you have to go. First is develop a query, mention a query into the record group, attach the record group to the LOV. Yes. LOV, you need to attach it to a field. That field you have to mention into reverse hierarchy. You understood, right?
To create new LOV, we need to go.
You have to go this much procedure.
To know what is the query,
we have to go like this. Yes. Right. Okay. Query, record group, LOV, field, and block. We identified a query now. That query also we modified. But instead of touching these forms and all, what we are doing, we are altering changes from application itself. That is called as a personalization. So now go to diagnostics, personalize. These are all if you want to verify, like what is there, which built-in we are using, and on which object we have to mention here. Okay. Taking fourth one, LOE modification. Go to condition. When it has to appear is obviously when you publish text. Site level, are you restricting anything? No. If you are not restricting, just leave it as it is. Actions. First is built-in. Okay, there is Oracle already given a built-in. So built-in values here. See, if you want to call a PLSQL procedure, you can go with this. There are other for error handling. You can do all this. Any DDLs, create table, all this forms DDL we can use. But right now it is create record group from a query. See, meaning also there here. So if you go here, so what we are doing now, we are creating a record group based on a query. So that query is also there already. Copy this query. So for this query, what next? You need to mention a group name here, right? Yes. So use, this is a standard group, but you keep anyone like anything, let's say IT mentor, like this. Just I'm putting naming conventions, nothing else. Underscore. So I put a group name here. But this group is attached to where? This group is attached to LOV. Okay. Now go to second. Second is what is property. So which property? Which target object is what it is? LOV, right? LOV. LOV name. LOV name is what is? Pay valid payment types. Where it is? Yeah, top. So for pay valid payment types, we are attaching a group only, right here? Record group. So that group is modified one, correct? So in the previous built-in, we mentioned a group name, correct? This group name we have to mention over here. Understood or not? So whatever the standard group is there, that instead of standard group, we are keeping our custom group it is. So if you want to see what is there already, standard value, get value. Get valued valid payment types is correct or not? This record group name. So instead of valid payment type standard group, we are giving a custom group, nothing else. That's it. Okay. So now let's see the change. If you want to give a default value also, we can give. See, I already mentioned here default value. Second one, this value we have to give here. Value, pay some folder is already payment type is there. Out of it, we have to give a default value. That I'll show you later. Or if you want, you can give also. So on particular item, target item, your pay some folder.
Dot payment type. Fourth
Payment type, yeah, fourth type. So property name is value, capital letter you have to give value. Right now, which value is defaultly populating, get value, quick. But I want to go with the netting or any other manual, let's say. Just overwrite it, nothing else. Save. Okay. So three things I made. One is LOV I'm modifying, of course. Out of this LOV, I don't want to see quick as a default. I want to see a manual as a default one. So we have five values right now. Close and reopen. See, do you see a manual here? Automatically populated, right? So if you click on this, it is showing five values. Earlier we had a three values, now five values. So how to make a default value? By using a value keyword. Do you see value keyword again? Go to actions, property, this keyword. Value is the property name. As of now, how many property names we have seen? One is displayed, another one is value keyword. There are many other. If you want to make field as mandatory, enabled we can use. And if you want to query it, we can use enterable here. These are all. There are many things. Format mask. If any currency, format mask we can do. Okay.
క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఎంటర్ చేసాం సెక్యూరిటీలో
Correct.
డైరెక్ట్ దానికి ఈడ డిఫాల్ట్ పెట్టేసి డైరెక్ట్ కాన్స్టెంట్ పెడతాం 240 క్యారెక్టర్స్ పెట్టి
That is in the report, concurrent program. Here also it is populating a value in the form field it is.
అంటే ఇక్కడ చేంజ్
సేమ్ ప్రాసెస్ అక్కడ కూడా చేయొచ్చు.
That is different. That is a concurrent program. Okay. That is just to populate the value in the parameter window. But here in the form itself, we are populating. Functionality is same, but scenarios are different. Okay. Shall we do all again?
Yes, sir.
So what I am doing is I am deleting all this. Now there is no form personalization at all. So first step, what we did, tell me. First, what we did is, I want to change this LOV. Okay. This for this LOV, I don't know like exactly what is this field all about. This is under this block, second block, third action block, adjustment block. There are many blocks are there. We don't know. How to know the block name is go to diagnostics. No, not about diagnostics exam. You can see here. Block name is this. This is called as an entire block. Form block it is. Okay. You identified the field name. And to know the form name behind this, you can go to about Oracle applications. You can check here. Sorry, go slowly. This is the form name. All forms are available into which directory? AU top. I went to AU top already. AU top, forms and events you don't need to mention. AU top it is. Top means directory. In Unix terminology, people call it as a top, TOP top or a directory. Now the hierarchy we identified already. You want to tell me the hierarchy? Can you tell me the hierarchy? First is data block. And under a data block, right, exactly, item. And after item, what we did, press F4 to see the property palette. Come down, yes, exactly. LOV. Now what you need to do, go to LOV, identify here. After LOV, the next is what is record group. And record group will have a query. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after that, you can go to same story, same navigation. You will feel bored also. Personalization. Changing LOV. So while new form instance, I'm not touching context area, conditions area, not modify. Conditions in other cases we can do like not to enter a sales order on a Sunday. Okay. So those type of conditions. If I select today, it has to populate the next 2, 3 days date like that it is. So this scenario also we'll see later. Actions.
Store building.
First is here built-in. Built-in. Built-in name is this one. This is a name. Standard name it is. Argument place, what do you have to do? We have to give a statement. SQL query. For this, we have to give a group name. Group name is IT mentor. I don't know the group name. I have to give this here, valid payment types. Put underscore properly. So after this group is already there. For this group, we need to attach the LOV. Go to second one. Second one is what is property. Property, there are many properties like tab pages. This condition is one tab, actions is another tab. Canvas is container. On top of this canvas only, we kept a fields. Global variable not required. LOV, list of values. We have a standard list of value. List of value name.
Pay valid payment.
Right, pay valid payment types. Just check where it is. Starting. Okay. Then group name. Standard group name is it is showing, but we have to give our own group. We are modifying, overriding. It is not. Take this. Property. Save.
ఇక్కడ
So as of yeah,
Value
still
name.
updatable.
Property name, value.
that is see value why it is required is, for example, if you go right now it is appearing.
You can choose.
Values are 5 are there. If you want payment process request,
Okay.
so this one.
So
Or
default
refund.
value.
Yeah, if you want to populate default, see every time they won't select here. Correct? If they are processing 100 refunds, so what you can do, they will ask you to populate refund as it is. So every time selecting is difficult for the user, right? So if you want to populate refund as a default, you can go to, as you said, value keyword we have to use. So second value is what it is. Third value, property, then trigger object, payment type, value keyword. Where override. Simply overriding. Save. If you reopen, then only it will work. That's why I'm saying when new form instance. Say refund is automatically came. That's about the second example. We have 5 more examples are there. We'll see like this one. First, if you practice it, you can easily understand.
ఇప్పుడు మనం ఐటీ మెంటర్ అని ఒక రికార్డ్కి యాడ్ చేస్తున్నాం సార్.
Okay.
డైరెక్ట్ రిఫ్లెక్ట్ అవుతుంది సార్. అంటే
అది అవ్వదు.
ఫామ్ బిల్డర్
ఫామ్ బిల్డర్లో అవ్వదు. ఇంకా అందుకే ఫ్రంట్ ఎండ్ లోనే ఇప్పుడు ఫామ్ లో మాడిఫికేషన్ చేసేటవన్నీ ఎక్కడ రిఫ్లెక్ట్ అవుతాయి? ఫ్రంట్ ఎండ్ లోనే. మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాం? ఫ్రంట్ ఎండ్ లోనే మాడిఫై చేస్తున్నాం. ఇక్కడే చేస్తున్నాం. టెంపరీ పర్పస్. ఓకేనా?
సో దీనికి అప్పుడు సినారియో ఎలా అడగచ్చు సార్?
ఇదే ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఎల్ఓవి చేంజ్ కావాలి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇక్కడ సప్లయర్ స్క్రీన్ ఉందనుకో, ఇక్కడ వాల్యూస్ పేజ్ గో టు ఎంట్రీ ఆర్ ఇన్వాయిస్ విండోకి వెళ్ళిపోదాం. ఇన్వాయిసెస్ ఇక్కడ సప్లయర్ నేమ్ ఉంది, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ట్రేడింగ్ పార్ట్నర్. వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారు? ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు సీ దిస్ రిజిస్ట్రీ ఐడి, హైడ్ దిస్ రిజిస్ట్రీ ఐడి అంటాడు. లేదంటే మేక్ ట్యాక్స్ టైప్, ట్యాక్స్ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ నెంబర్ ఇస్ అప్లై చేస్తుంది కదా, పుట్ ఏ ఫార్మాట్ మాస్క్ ఇయర్ అంటాడు. లాస్ట్ 3-4 డిజిట్స్ ఇట్లా అనమాట. అంత మాడిఫికేషన్స్ ఎట్లా పడితే అట్లా అడుగుతారు. ఏవడి నీకు ఒక 10 ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్తే ఇంకా అవే రిపీటేటివ్. సో ఇంకో 5-6 ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్తాను, నీకు అర్థమవుతుంది. ఇప్పటికే అర్థమైంటుంది మీకు. ఓకే. Forms personalization tables also there. Can go to all form personalizations will be stored into tables, not in the FMB or not in the files. It will be stored here. This is one level record history. You can check. All tables are started with the FND form only. I'll show you. FND form functions, FND rules, like that. Overall 16 tables are there. Okay, but all we won't use. We'll use few. This custom scope is for profile level, right? Site level, user level, industry level. And then FND form functions, FND forms. So these are all custom actions. Here, actions. Actions table is FND form custom actions. And the next one is this level, this one, this area. This area is stored into FND form custom scopes. So these are all the tables actually. And rules. Rules where you have seen this one. See, overall 4 areas are there. One is rules area, conditions area, actions, and then context. All four tables are there here only. Custom rules, scopes, actions, like that. So every table starts with the FND form. FND form and custom. Only last names will change. Okay. Tell me the table name now. Form personalizations are stored into which tables? full FND,
Form
forms,
Forms
custom,
Personalization.
actions is the one. Yeah, as you said, one more is
Scope.
scopes, and one more rules, like that. Okay. This way you can remember. In one line, what is personalization? What will be your answer? Yes, that's it. Okay. I'll give you the notes also clearly. Somewhere I discussed already form personalizations. There in the email. The XML, how many points we discussed for 100 batch? So that's 8 parts. Still notes is with me. We'll see every point whether covered or not, we'll verify, okay? But majorly, main points, interview purposes, we are focusing on, okay? Not all the topics. Okay, here it is. Yes, yes. Here, changing LOV. Step by step, I have a document with me. Instead of watching video, go through this. Clear cut notes, same example, same steps. Okay, 5 pages document is that. And in the same way, one more is what I mentioned, hiding fields, right? Hiding is different. Okay, fine. I'll send. Any doubts? Online people? Swati?